What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in the last video, I started working on the center console here in the D100. Now, I got the shifter cover done and the kind of like the tie-in from the center console to the main dash. I'll link to that video up here. Now, I spent pretty much all day yesterday working on this thing. I'll show you where I'm at and what I still need to do. All right, so here you can see I got some more work done to this dash. So I did have to make a few changes to my plans. So originally I was gonna have the cup holders on this side. I had to move those up here to the front. Now it's just due because of the framework underneath. So I got the cup holders in place, but then that led to me putting the little storage, place to toss your phone, whatever, here to the side of the shifter, which actually worked out just fine. And then what I ended up using for that, what I ended up using for that was some of this 1/8 inch thick, just particle board stuff. I've used this stuff to build my lower door panels. Stuff's really sturdy. And it worked out fine for that recessed area. I got it cut to size and I wrapped it with some of that vinyl over there. And that's the same vinyl that I've used on like my lower door panels and the custom kick plates that I made. So once that was done, then I turned my attention to the kick plate on this side. Let me get you down there, give you a better shot. So there's the custom kick panel. And I just took some sheet metal, I cut it to a flange here, welded it to the frame, and then once I got the kick panel made, I just riveted it in place all the way up. Now, don't be deceived. You'd be surprised how much time you spend with cardboard. So here's the little cardboard template that I eventually came up with. Yeah, and it literally just kind of piecemealed it into place, trial fit, tape some more cardboard, trial fit, tape some more cardboard, do a bunch of cutting, get this thing fitting exactly how I wanted. Now once that was fitting exactly in the shape that I needed it to fit in that area, then I went and I cut the kick panel out, some really thick chipboard. I mean, this is basically like ram board. I get this stuff at art supply stores for doing templates. This is just some really thick chipboard. Once I got that cut to size, then I covered it in this vinyl. Just use some contact, some 3M contact adhesive. This stuff right here, the Super 77. Sprayed the vinyl, sprayed the chipboard, let it sit for a few minutes, and then put it together. And then once I had that all glued up, I used a hole punch here, marked out all the holes I wanted to rivet, and then used the hole punch to punch the holes in the panel. So yeah, I just, it was a lot of just trial fitting, cutting, trimming, taping, and it really honestly isn't that exciting to watch. But now that I have that template, I'm going to check it against the passenger side. It should fit, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put together the passenger side. All right, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you are probably yelling at the screens right now. Why are you using chipboard? Why are you using cardboard to make kick panels? If you look at a lot of older cars, a lot of the door panels, kick panels, things like that, were just cardboard. Just a real, maybe a little bit thicker than what I'm using here, but it's just cardboard. This stuff, this way I don't have to try to bend like sheet metal to make that curve. Or I thought about using ABS, but the problem with ABS is when it gets hot, it warps. I'd just be afraid of it kind of distorting. This stuff, it'll bend to the compound shape of that footwell area up along under the dash. It'll curve to that just the way I need it to. And with it wrapped in the vinyl up around the back side, that'll protect it from any moisture, but I live in Vegas. It's not gonna be a whole lot of moisture. So this chipboard should be more than sufficient for those panels. If not, then I'll learn and I'll use something else. But for now, I'm using chipboard. Get over it. There it is, guys. There's the passenger side kick plate or kick panel or whatever. You can see it goes all the way up, well up under the dash. I'm just waiting on some riv nuts to be able to attach the top part instead of using, you know, sheet metal screws or self-tappers or whatever. I got some riv nuts coming for that. So with that done, I can now work on the covers for the sides and the armrest area. Yeah, so this whole process, like I showed in the last video, just makes a total mess of everything. So I think that's where I'm gonna wrap this video up. I wanna do some cleanup and start getting ready for the armrest area. I think I'm gonna do that out of some 1/4" MDF. So I need to start busting out the old cat again and start figuring that out. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you on the next one.